Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Brandon freaking Lewis here, and what you are seeing is not a video, it is a photo. As you guys can see, this is how we set up week 3 of our general manager mode. As you can see, we have Sasha Banks and Natalya going one-on-one. We have Seth Rollins cutting a self-promo because Roman Reigns and Bianca Belair were asked to be off the show this week to give our champions some rest. So here Rollins cut a self-promo. We had Bayley taking on Mandy Rose in a tables match as Mandy Rose looks to build momentum towards SmackDown Women's Championship match at WrestleMania BackLash against Bianca Belair. Then we get Edge calling out Baron Corbin as they get set to finish off their feud, as well as The Miz taking on John Cena in the main event. Now, I did not want to spend a lot of money this week because we wanted to spend more money on free agents the following week. Unfortunately, though, the footage pretty much got corrupted. There's not a lot of matches you will see here from episodes 3 or 4. That's why we are doing a voiceover. Sasha Banks ended up tapping out Natalya with the Banks statement in a very physical matchup, which you are about to see some highlights of right now. So again, right here, you see here Natalya just attacking Sasha Banks. Again, sorry for the blurry footage. I have no idea that our recording software was going to do this, but you can see right here Sasha Banks again just striking Natalya. Natalya whipping Banks over, trying to deliver a dropkick here. This very laggy match, you can see. You can't really see anything of it. That was a nice suplex there by Natalya, and you can see Natty working on Banks, but eventually Banks would get the upper hand, at least we thought. There's a nice Sunoco driver by Natalya. She got the cover. As you guys can see there, Banks was able to kick out at 2 after a whip into the corner, a clothesline. Then Banks gets the advantage. Suplex, no. Counter by Natalya, back the other way. Natalya, very corrupted footage here as Banks brings Natalya into the corner. Now look at this. Now that looks like Natalya on the top rope, delivering and splash to Banks. No can do, and off a takedown. Here is the boss, Natalya, with a nice drop kick. And now Natalya looks to be setting something up again. An overhead carry. Oh, it looks like Banks is on the ground. Natalya now working her relentlessly, trying to go for a submission, though Banks is able to escape. A nice kick to the hamstring, and now Sasha Banks unbelievably to the top rope. Nice maneuver. That sets her up here for what looks like the Banks statement, and quickly Natalya taps out to the Banks statement. That was the only match that we played here in week 3 of GMO. We did not get a very good rating. You can see Sasha Banks was the winner. As we take a look at Monday Night Raw, they practically dominated us in the rankings. You can see there just absolutely terrible. Monday Night Raw doing a better job than us in every asset. But again, we didn't want to have the best show there because we just wanted to save some money and get ready for the big episode next week in week number 4. Moving on here to week number 4 of General Manager mode, and you can see here we ended up deciding to pick up Kevin Owens, and he is going to have a match tonight. It will be him and Baron Corbin taking on John Cena and Edge in a TLC match. Now, we also were taking a look at other free agents, potential legends that you guys could see that we could potentially sign, whether it was The Rock, Stone Cold, The Undertaker, Kane, Bret Hart. We could save those for later on, but I was debating because I felt like we needed another woman between Beth Phoenix and Mickie James. We decide to go with the Glamazon, the wife of the Rated R superstar, Beth Phoenix. Okay, so you can see our card here for episode number 4. We had Natalya going up against Bayley inside Hell in a Cell. We had The Miz calling out John Cena. And again, as I mentioned, the TLC match that we were going to play, Edge and John Cena taking on Kevin Owens and Baron Corbin, as well as our main event between Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, an Extreme Rules match right before their big match at WrestleMania BackLash for the Universal Championship. So after a great tag team match, which you can barely see anything because it basically all got corrupted, Edge and John Cena win, and now you're going to take over the results and how we did against Raw going into the WrestleMania BackLash pay-per-view.
$1,000 in profit that week, but hey, not our best show. We successfully accomplished the commissioner's goal. They rewarded you with a free crew card. That is good to see. They got 74,000 fan channel profit, so their budget now is still, way below ours. The base is good. Here we are at WrestleMania BackLash, and let's take a look here before we get into the next episode. Here we are at Triple H. Try to ensure that your opening and your main event are both stronger than the mid-card match. Okay, so match placement is important to note. I was unaware of that. Natalia says, listen, I'm not feeling 100% right now. I don't mind pain, but I don't want a serious injury. Okay. Is it okay if I take 2 weeks off? Sorry, Natalia, we have work to do. How about that? So we did decrease Natalia. Rollins says, thank you for booking the match against Reigns. And you can see we have no SmackDown thing. It looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4 matches. Okay, my bad. I thought we had 5 matches. We have 4 matches. Do we have to do promos? Is the question on pay-per-view? I don't know. But we do have 4 matches to book. You can see Arena, WrestleMania BackLash. We're going to go in and we are going to use it. We're going to spend $40,000. Boom. Book it. There we go. And you take a look at our Owens and Happy Cornwall Warriors tag team at least 1 Hell in a Cell match. That may be the. We'll be back next time when we book a WrestleMania back.